Either way, so we got an EFL Cup tie versus Norwich. And then, oh my god, look at this. Look at our fixtures. Like, look at our fixtures. We have another 3 games in 7 days. I want to play our full team. Actually, you know what? No, we have 6 days. I'm probably going to rest the entire team for the EFL Cup clash, so that'll be how it works. Unfortunately, Everton are top of the table, but we have an opportunity to jump up with a victory here. We are going to be playing against Leicester City. So, one player who I am going to give a bit of a rest to is Alan Holovic. He's been playing solid, but I think he deserves a bit of a rest. So, Holovic will obviously stay in the lineup, but probably not going to get played. I feel like Evan Burns, I need to loan him out, because he has insane potential, right? But there's just too many quality players, so it's really tough to fit him in. But someone who's going to be coming out of the lineup is going to be Wilson for Riedewald. Obviously, players are tired, so we'll likely need a few more midfielders. Boom! Let's get into this game. So, the final game of the episode, obviously we are playing against Leicester City. They are a good side, but at the same time, if we have title winning ambitions, we have to win games against teams like these, who are solid teams, but not the absolute elite best of the best. So we have had a very solid start in the Premier League. We are obviously unbeaten up until this point, so we want to continue that good run of form. And yeah, so Leicester City, I'm not sure how they've been doing in terms of the Premier League table, but I don't really know much to say about them. But we're gonna make a few changes to our lineup. Obviously, we're gonna bring in Bruma. Riedewald is gonna come back onto the bench. I want to give Evan Burns an appearance here because while some of the wingers have been positive, Evan Burns is like 77 overall at 18 years old. I sense he's gonna be loaned out because we have a little bit of too many players. Obviously, Ahmed Musa came close to a £32 million transfer in the summer window, so it's curious to see him still here. That he's a great player. Bournemouth, obviously, change two was made. Only one in our starting lineup was that Bruma came in for Holovic, and other than that, we really need a backup goalkeeper. That's why I'm trading the Prado guy, so that he can basically become that, and then if anything ever happens this series, say, lasts longer than I think it will, he'll be great to have. Over to Jetro. Musonda takes shot. Oh, wow. Dybala now. Paulo Dybala. Oh, what a ball. To Bruma. Paulo Dybala! What a nice team goal. And Dybala is really starting to shine. I have to admit, it took me a game or two to get a shine of him, but man oh man, has he become an amazing player. Those sort of runs that he makes are just fan-freaking-tastic, honestly. Almost as fantastic about the fact that hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll have 500 subs. But yeah, either way, 1-0 lead early on. Good job to the team. Paul Pogba hits a strike from range. Takes shot. Oh, good save. And he single-handedly earns us a corner here. Now Dybala is going to whips in. Rashford headed off the crossbar. Fosu Mensah. There we go. Timothy Fosu Mensah has been a beast from corners there. What a great header from Rashford. And then Fosu Mensah heads it in. The man on the line did not do a good job there, as you would expect him to block it, but you know what? I was going to take the header regardless, and it went in, and Fosu Mensah is rightly thrilled as he captains the side. Oh no, that's a good play, as Leicester have one of their first chances of the game now. Islam Samani. Oh my goodness, no! And Leicester have scored with Ahmed Musa. We just couldn't make the tackle there, and we're going to have to close this game out now. Okay, headed away. And there we go, that's the end of the game. Not a perfect one, admittedly a bit harder. And it kind of shows that we're not invincible. Like, this season isn't going to be a season where we absolutely dominate everything. Where it's going to be a challenge still. We have better players. But still, I would say definitely a real challenge. And a game like Leicester City shows that we still have to be a little more careful defensively and probably a bit more clinical, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're going to train Patrice Milo, obviously. He's getting to be worth more and more as he starts to grow more and more. So, Prado, yet again, grows to a 69. like I said, basically once you get into the 70s, I will replace him as the backup keeper instead of Bogdan, and then I can pretty much just sell Bogdan in the transfer window. So yeah, either way, wow, we literally have 4 games in 2 days against Norwich. So actually, I think this would be a perfect game for Lemos because uh, basically in the simulation, Lemos is probably gonna do fine. It's just when I play with him, I just can't play with him. All right, there we go. Lemos, you're gonna get a chance, and then sure, Schmidt can come off the bench for instead of let's just make sure Dybala nothing happens to him. Honestly, I think he needs an absolute and complete rest before we get into the game versus Norwich. Yep. Come on, Bournemouth. There we go. 2-1. Oh wow. Evan Burns missed a penalty. Okay. Geez, that was close actually. Closer than I expected, but totally fine. Tie with Spurs. However, we have a better goal difference as we've only conceded 3 goals. So, yeah. Either way, we are going to be getting into a game versus Norwich City, but the first thing we're going to be doing, taking a look at a squad report. Either way, we got a bunch of great, fantastic players. We got Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. We got Hector Bellerin, came in on a free transfer and really has done nothing but being an absolute brilliant man. Jose Jimenez, I just can't cope without him. He's such a good defender. So, Fosu also has really grown. I gave him like literally 1 game, and he proved himself. Man, oh man. Techo Willems, very good. There's some good left backs, though. I can pick up on a free transfer. So, he may be more of a backup, but even then, he still get like 30 games a season. So, we'll have to see about that. Yeah, Paul Pogba, absolute god. To get him for like 120 million, I still think is a steal. Milo, such a great player, honestly. Like, if I do end up going, basically, if I do end up continuing the career mode, he's coming with me almost every single team. He's just such an amazing player. Ivan Halilovic, he's okay, but he's someone who, in the future, I may consider swapping for Martial, because I don't know, I miss Halilovic when he's gone, but not as much as I do Martial. Masanda, really good. He's been just such a solid player. Pretty much done everything we needed him to. Dybala, a little bit of a slow start, but he's been excellent ever since pretty much the 2nd or 3rd game. Rashford, solid too. Very pacey. Decent enough. And a good striker. I enjoy him. Either way, so we are going to be getting into the game versus Norwich City. We obviously gave a bunch of our players a rest before the game, so they should be more than ready to play. We're tied on top of the league with, I believe it is Tottenham Hotspurs. So it's going to be a good battle there, as obviously they are a quality team with a quality squad. So now we get into the first game of the episode. We are going to be playing against Norwich FC. So like I said before, they're still in the Premier League in this save, and they are still a pretty decent side. They did lose Nathan Redmond. They're just outside of the relegation zone, so it is an important game for them. But obviously we are top, and Spurs is second just on goal difference. So we're going to want to continue to win, and we want to continue to score some nice goals. And, yeah, so hope you guys have been enjoying the fact that I've been uploading daily for the last little while. I thought I would just do that because exams are over now, so it's not going to be as, say, stressful for me, which means I might be able to find more time to do enjoyable stuff like this. Let's go. There we go, that's the end of the first half, honestly. Halilovic, yeah, I'm starting to more and more be like, he's okay, but I'm not as desperate as I used to be to keep him. Like, let's just say that. Yeah, and Teb's going to come off for him. Players seem to have not as great stamina as they did before, so we'll be making probably some early substitutions. Masanda, oh, what a chance there. Oh. Dybala! I should have done better. I really should have done better with that finish. Now, Pogba, Fosu Mensah. Why did you go away from it and tap? Head that away. Head that. Oh my God, Giant Luigi. Okay, Callum, go. Callum, go. Get the hell away. Come on, Pogba away. Go now, Wilson. Oh, played Norwich. Just our finishing was dreadful. We're prone to those sort of games where we have so many chances, but we just can't finish them. So either way, so I've decided to stop training Milo. I'm gonna be starting to train this Marcus Becker kid. I want to have him in on the off chance that I actually continue this series on, because it's actually been so much fun. He's definitely going to be one of the players that I want to take, probably along with him, Milo, and one other player. But, yeah, so he's going to be getting all the training slots from Milo. As pretty much he's like the most important youth player, I'd have to say. Yeah, so obviously I'm going to give Masada a bit of a break. So now Callum Wilson's going to come out of the side. Instead, I'm going to use Bruma. And then, yeah, probably Bruma. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's going to be our lineup, to be honest with you. Because we have a Premier League game, it should be easy enough. Just at least I want to make 1 or 2 changes for our Champions League games. Well, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.